Welcome to Songs from the Source. We are your host band, Seven Seas of the Heart, and we are here in our home, sweet home, hunkering down, happy place, the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. And momentarily we will share an original song with you, but before we do that, we always like to introduce the band, Seven Seas of the Heart. We have love, joy, laughter, beauty, ease, play, freedom, and dogs. And I am the mustachioed embodiment of Seven Seas of the Heart, Mickey Mahan. This evening's song from the source is a true story based on a real individual. His name was Lawrence Marek. He was a resident of the Willard State Psychiatric Hospital for 50 years, the last 30 years of which he was the hospital's sole grave digger. He lived in a little shack in the cemetery grounds and did his thing for 30 years. Willard Hospital is long since closed, and what was the graveyard for the patients, for the residents of Willard, I guess they're patients too, is now just a big open field, big open grassy field with no indication of what had transpired there in years past. So we call our song Lawrence Marek, Gravedigger Extraordinare. In 1900, a thrown stone struck his head. He drank and he drank until his nose turned red. Admitted to an asylum in Germany for singing and whistling and just being noisy. Released, he enlisted in the Kaiser's army, looking for a new life at the age of 23. In 1907, he sailed on the Kazern, Augusta, Victoria, bound for the United States of America. In the Austro-Hungarian Empire, with some scrap and a big spool of wire, as an itinerant tinker, he made his way, fixing this and that for minimum pay. When he passed through Ellis Island at the age of 29, he took whatever work he could find. A porter at the New York Tribune on Park Row. At Bellevue Hospital, he washed the windows. For 30-odd years, he dug 6-foot-deep holes. The deceased asylum patient's final home, with just a shovel and weather foul and fair. Lawrence Marek was a grave digger extraordinaire. A bald little chap with a flat mustache. In a Charlie Chaplin film, he could have been cast as an industrious proletarian type, far removed from the rat, the cat, and the hype. In a worker's dorm, amidst all the clatter, singing, shouting, whistling in a boisterous manner, Lawrence landed in the Bellevue Hospital psych ward. 1917, the year of the Great War. Oops. Okay. Next stop, Central Islip State Hospital, where Lawrence told the doctor he heard angels. Was there a message the angels were bringing? No, said Lawrence, I just heard them singing. Willard State Hospital was his last destination. To see the world again was a lost expectation. 50 years he roamed the institution's grounds, playing by the rules, not making a sound. For 30-odd years he dug 6-foot deep holes, the deceased asylum patient's final home, with just a shovel and weather foul and fair. Lawrence Merrick was the gravedigger extraordinaire. He stayed in a small shack in the cemetery, among all the bodies that he had buried, keeping to himself, playing his harmonica among the native ghosts of the Seneca. His graves, they say, were perfectly rectangular. In hip boots he stood and he dug in the water until the age of 90 in 1968. Lawrence died in his sleep. Who will dig his grave? For 30-odd years he dug 6-foot deep holes, the deceased asylum patient's final home, with just a shovel and weather foul and fair. Lawrence Merrick was a gravedigger extraordinaire. Well, there you have our song from the source this evening. True story, Lawrence Merrick, Gravedigger Extraordinare. We are Seven Seas of the Heart. I am Mickey Mahan. Check us out on YouTube, Seven Seas of the Heart. We got Facebook going on and a little Instagram on the side. We got all kinds of fun stuff posted up there to listen, to look at, to read, etc. Have a lovely evening, and we hope that you enjoyed tonight's tune. We did, we always do, and we are going to catch you on the salty waves of the Seven Seas of the Heart.